Hello everyone. Uh, in the previous lecture, we have talked about the French Revolution, then the French Revolutionary Wars, and today we will talk about the topic which is most prominent one, and it comes to everyone's mind that how Napoleon got defeated as a result of fighting those wars. So the question that comes to our mind that how Napoleon was defeated and what who was the primary architect of Napoleon's ruin or Napoleon's destruction. From this point of view, we will talk about the primary factor that played significant role in the destruction of Napoleon. So the question that comes to our mind is how England, definitely we know that England was the primary architect of Napoleon's ruin. The question we can make out of this statement is how England uh, proved the principal architect of Napoleon's ruin. There are four or five important reasons that England proved a primary factor in the defeat of Napoleon or in the destruction of Napoleon. So the first one that comes to our mind is the England, which was a great power at that time. Both England was a great power both militarily and economically. So England uh, would help those other countries who were under the wraith of the Napoleon. Means Napoleon was fighting those countries. So the other party, aside Napoleon, those countries were helped both militarily and by monetary as well. So England's help of those other countries militarily and monetary was the first reason in the Napoleon's ruin. The second important factor or the reason that England fruit is a potential factor in the defeat of Napoleon was the best naval army or the best naval forces of the England was another potential or significant reason that defeated Napoleon throughout or all in all. And the third one is the Nelson and Wellington, who were great generals at that time of the England. They were quite well aware of the consequences. They were well aware of the situations, and they had very first-hand information and knowledge how to fight a war. And they also had served their armies for a long time. They were returned in another sense. So Wellington and Nelson's capabilities, their intelligentsia, proved a very great factor in the defeat of Napoleon. This was the third important reason. And the fourth reason is the fact that England had never fought any war against France because France had always attacked England for either destruction of their trade and their economy or for the occupation of other territories. So in this way, England had to fight a defensive war. while on the other hand, Napoleon had to fight an aggressive war. Napoleon had to attack other territories for the purpose to occupy them. So, in this way, England was always in defensive while defending her territories, her other valuable assets. Now, on the other hand, Napoleon had to fight and to occupy territory. So, this was another potential point in the defeat of Napoleon. The fifth important reason and the defeat are the ruination of the Napoleon was Napoleon had this intention to disrupt the economy of England because England was a great power, as I told in the start of the video. They had colonies everywhere. They were known as the queen of the sea in the world, and their military was strong enough. They could defeat anyone in the world, and it was the only superpower at that time where it had colonies all across the globe and every corner of the world. So Napoleon, on the other hand, was bent upon to disrupt the economy, to clap the wings of England, by disrupting the economy, which did not prove significant or consequential for Napoleon in any way. This it resulted in the defeat of the Napoleon himself. So this was all about the question that comes to our mind, that how England proved as a potential architect in the ruin of Napoleon's. So thank you so much.